Sabi boy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to your favorite, at least my favorite show not on TV, on YouTube, the two Sabi Podcasts, with my main man, Femz.
Femz.
You with us today, bro?
Femz distracted.
I see you.
And also, if you've got eyes and you can see the guy in the middle in black, we got a special guest today. Special guest. He's new to the front of the camera, but he's not new to the show or the studio. I'm sure you see us fist bumping someone in the back all the time or getting someone involved in conversations.
A guy with a Barry White voice.
Yes.
Yay.
Producer extraordinaire. We got no other than Namo Namdi, CEO, MD CEO, Azu Vintage, Matt Studio.
Come on.
You know.
Yo.
What you say, brother?
CEO, but the money's not coming yet.
Nah,
so
this guy's...
it's just CEO officially, man. But
this guy's smiling.
CEO,
we're still
baby.
grinding. We're hustling.
How you doing, brother? How you
I'm
doing?
good, man. I'm good. Thanks for
How
having
does
me.
it feel being in front of the camera?
Not my comfort zone.
Yeah, that's the camera, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not my comfort zone, but yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, nice to have
What
you.
you mean you're in your comfort zone, brother? What do you mean?
I prefer being behind
You
the
shine in
scenes.
front of camera though, so why you saying not comfort zone?
Boy, thank you. But I prefer to be behind the scenes. you
Yeah,
know.
so today we sort of we were sitting here unplanned and we just said, let's get Namo in front of the camera today.
Yeah, and
You know,
let's interrogate the hell
Yeah,
out of him.
yeah. The way he
We've
leads
already
us
been
from-
interrogated. So for you guys, I don't know. Before this, I won't say tomorrow, we've already been interrogated. So now it's time for us
We've
to
had 2
interrogate.
hours in this studio without shooting anything.
No, yeah.
We
trust
had
me.
great content, but we dare not put it
No,
online.
hell no. Hell no.
We dare not. We had some special guests. And we're just talking about life and everything. But
Shout out to Deji, man.
out to Deji. We've got another
Yo.
special
Behind the
guest in
camera,
house.
yeah. Shout out to
Yo,
Deji, man.
say hello to the people watching. Yeah.
Not much. I
I don't think they'll hear him because of the microphone, but he's saying hello to everyone.
Yes. So what's going on, boys? How's your week been?
Good. It's only Monday, so
It's the only Monday.
You mean last week?
it's only Monday. Man.
We used to sort of like shoot on Fridays and over the weekend. So my head right now is thinking this is a Friday.
Mm-mm.
And I was thinking I was going to get extra sleep tomorrow.
No, man. Back to work.
Bro, that's long, you know.
Best been good.
Yes,
Good
yes.
weekend.
The energy feels low in this place. What's
Yeah,
going on?
Because we've been chatting for
Yeah,
so
yeah.
long.
I think it's the energy. Like you
We're all
guys have spent a lot of time talking.
I've
We're all
laughed too
drained.
much. I've heard things that I haven't heard in
Yeah,
my
trust
life
me,
today.
man. Right.
So okay, so let's talk about the reason I'm here.
Yes,
And then I
exactly.
can-
Why
I
are you
can
here?
pick.
Why are you here?
But
Yes.
before we start,
Can we help
let
you?
me plug Ezo. You know, we got Ezo.
Yeah,
Femi's
what
rocking
time is
Ezo.
It's,
That's the
I
brand.
forgot to rock
Every
my
day,
Ezo too.
every
always
day's a
forget,
special
man like
occasion.
Judas, man.
You know, so wear your best clothes. And Matt Studios as well, which is where we're shooting.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way to actually jump into things. Yeah,
Mm.
Ezo, like, why did you go into Ezo? What?
Oh gosh.
Because I know you're since I've known you, you've been in the tech world. You work in tech,
Mhm.
and the next thing you're running podcast studios. Yeah, your fashion label, fashion designer. Where did all that come from, bro?
Honestly, I think, and this is being a bit vulnerable or personal, I think it comes from some sort of trauma
Okay.
from, like my life. You guys know I lost my parents, and it made me realize that I needed to just do more stuff that meant more to me.
Diversify.
Yeah.
Like create stuff. I wanted
Yeah.
to become a creator, whatever it was. And then initially it was just a clothing business. And then I was speaking to one of my guys, and the studio was more of a business decision. He just said, podcasts on the up. I thought about it. I went on YouTube. I learned literally every single thing I had to learn on YouTube.
Wow.
Set up the room, painted the walls, put up the furniture.
So you did all that yourself?
I did
like,
everything
you-
myself. Even
hands-on?
the connections, everything,
Oh,
the
wow.
audio editing, video. You know when we started doing audio and video editing, So you know,
And was that part of the creative process, having to do it yourself? Because I know you could have just paid someone to set it up.
there was too many components to start paying for. I just needed to, if I'm going to run a studio, I need to know how everything works. So
what brings you all together?
unless I'll just be reliant on other people.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's quite impressive.
So I decided to do it myself, learned everything myself, and you know, it's been a great year of learning and challenging myself. So,
I for one know that there's been a big learning process and near successful process. I mean, people can't see the rest of the studio, but I remember day one it was mobile phones.
Yeah.
Day two it was touchlights.
Yeah,
Day three was
yeah.
lantern.
Yeah, we've
You know?
definitely.
But now you've got these magic lights.
You meant the other way around. The one was lantern, the two was touchlight.
We've
It's been an
definitely
evolution, right?
put in some work. We've tried to play around with the lighting. I think one thing I nailed pretty quickly was the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I nailed that one. I haven't had issues with the audio.
Yeah, because they're pretty cameras here. They're nice cameras. I don't know much about
microphones.
Microphones rather.
Yeah. These are the proper ones.
Oh, okay.
These are what the microphone.
Guys, you see what we're bringing you guys.
The musicians use.
You won't like these videos. You won't share it. See, we're giving you good
all the effort,
microphones.
all the hard work we're putting in. But it's been an interesting fun journey.
Yeah.
So I don't want to spend too much time. I think we're on 7 minutes now. I don't want to spend too much time. I wanted to talk about the origin of Sabi. I think it would be good for us to.
Yeah.
So I went to play football one day. Yeah, in Woking where we play football. These are my
football in quotes.
just to explain, I met Femi first. Through Femi, I met BJ, Deji that's in here, and a lot of the guys that we play football with. Some people I knew, like shout out to Pedro. So one day we went to play football. I was talking to Femi, and Femi was telling me about an argument that he had with you, but you didn't come to play football that day. And Femi was so passionate about that argument, and I thought, you know what, these guys would be perfect for a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, I have the space already. You guys can come in and argue. Well, the podcast isn't about arguing, but you definitely have a difference in views. And it's good, you know, to when you're talking about a topic to have different perspectives. So that was why, you know, that was how, you know, Sabi came about. Then obviously we came up and spoke about the concept and everything else.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's who do you like the most in me and him?
You guys are my guys, man.
You have to choose one, bro.
Why? Why am I choosing? Why am I choosing?
Choose one.
Why am I choosing?
I like what Namo did over the weekend. So Namo dropped a text in the group chat saying some guys are taking over our show.
Shout out to Russ and Charles, man. You guys.
Yeah, where's the camera? Let me speak to Russ and Charles. Next time we allow you into this place and you threaten to take our shows, this is the last time you come here, okay?
It's beef.
Beef has started. This is
Context.
podcast war.
Context for people who don't know, Ross and Charles came and recorded over the weekend, and they said they were taking over the studio, and they dissed Sabi and that Sabi are not ready.
Though.
They dissed everyone. They said Mo and Femz.
Okay,
Mo and Femz.
anyway.
But yeah, so yeah, we're here though. We're here.
Shout out to Ross and Charles anyway.
So what happened? I lied and said that Ross and Charles were going to take over Sabi because we weren't consistent enough, and Femi flipped it.
I did.
Yeah.
What about him?
Well, he was in on the joke, so.
But he called you. You had to tell him.
Yeah. But I told him pretty quickly.
Person. It was both of us.
Yeah.
No, I was.
It was both of us.
No, I kind of knew that it was a prank from start. So.
You didn't know.
He did.
Because he called you. If you didn't tell him, he wouldn't know.
You called me actually.
Exactly.
I called him to tell him.
Exactly.
He called you, but it was a good prank.
You
It wasn't a prank because he wasn't.
Femi's head was smoking.
You were my main
when I
target,
came, did I bring smoke to you? I didn't.
You were shy.
It was even you that was even raising it and everything.
You were shy. That's why I didn't bring smoke. Okay, Namo. So what's the future of the show? What can people expect? What can we expect? What are the plans? I know there are other shows alongside as well.
I think I think the most important thing for us now is consistency.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time to have enough material to get some traction. So while we're working on consistency, I think we can start exploring other options.
Yeah.
Covering football matches, covering concerts, doing a cultural. You know, there's one thing I really want us to do, which would be a special segment where we talk about the history of Nigerian music from our era.
Yep.
You know,
that sounds wicked.
The 50s and the 60s. I'm joking.
No, I do agree. There's a lot of stuff. I know a lot of times we just rock up here, no plans, no nothing.
Freestyle.
We freestyle. So yeah, I agree. As time goes on, you know, we can
that's what makes it a great show.
And we can certainly put more structure around things, but I think I like that spontaneous thing where we
100%.
That's what makes it a great show.
Yeah,
it's not scripted.
And I love, like you said, I like to be recording at the Emirates.
I feel like we can make
at the Emirates.
We can make things happen. We just need to be consistent.
No, I agree.
Once we sort out consistency, then we can start, exploring other avenues.
No, we're going to be consistent now. We've promised. And Namdi has also promised.
It's all of us. It's not only individual. It's all of us, including Namo as well. It's everyone.
Yeah, well, striving to make it. I mean, it's been 2 Mondays in a row now, so
yeah.
So that's a great step.
And this one's definitely going to be out tomorrow.
That's my man.
So yeah.
No, sounds good. Namo, it's great having you behind.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks for having me.
I know we might not see you for another.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
But it'll be a while.
Yeah.
I'm still there.
Oh
I'm shy. I'm a shy guy.
Not shy.
Guy.
Don't get it twisted. This dude ain't shy, man.
Now, let them see you without the hat and the glasses now. So when they see you in public, woo, 5
more. Super savage.
I'm not savage. What are you talking about?
Thanks, Namo. Thanks.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. So, Femi, you moved to this place.
Okay, cool.
Yes, back to the dynamic duo of Mo and the Azo hoodie over there.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Well, I got you. Are you dumb?
I joke.
Come on, man. No, don't worry. I'll get you this show.
No, of course, we got Femz in the
how
house.
you doing? How's work?
Yeah, good. Life's good. Everything's good. What's new? What's been happening? Went to a comedy show on Saturday night. Really good comedy show.
What comedians came?
I don't remember their names. What is it like?
That means
no. They're not comedians, of course, in the UK. I don't remember their names, but they were really good. Some of these guys have done like the Apollo, but there's a company that brings them together. I think it's called Gags and Laughs or something. They bring comedians, take them to local venues, and they play like Guildford. I was in Login Lounge in Camberley, so that was where I saw it. But yeah, it was really good. I haven't been to a comedy show in a while, so yeah. I was in second row as well, so I was lucky because they were picking on the first row massively. So yeah, that was good. And then what else did I do? Yeah, I think that was watch some football.
We're not talking about football today.
No, I didn't say anything. I just said watch some football.
Yeah, big up Kaz Deji. He's in the background.
Yeah, we got one of our main men.
That guy is, I don't know, man. That guy.
We're in a football group. Myself, Femi, and Deji, and we're opposing fans. So I'm Arsenal, Deji's Chelsea, and Femi's Man United. But it's so funny in that group. There was another United fan, Hassan, in the group, but he resigned. He left.
Why did he leave?
Torture, man.
Because of Deji. And do you know what?
Nothing to do with it. It's not Deji's fault.
Deji supports Chelsea. He supports Chelsea. But he's always on United's case from Monday to Sunday. But the dude supports Chelsea. If that isn't being crazy, I don't even know what that is.
And Deji's very good at clipping all sorts of news.
Dude goes
comments
to Daily Mail comment section.
My God.
That's bread and butter.
I like his quality there. His quality makes my day. Cheers me up.
So what's been going on?
How's your week been?
My week's been great. Like
anything
I've been
special
a bit
over the
busy
weekend?
and stuff. Over the weekend, what did I do? I think I took the kids out.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I was just busy around the house, so I didn't really do much.
We missed you at football on Saturday.
I know.
Yeah, that was funny.
How's football?
Yeah, good banter. I hadn't played in a while, so my fitness is.
I know. That's the way it would be.
My fitness.
Even
is dead.
Namo, I don't know why he doesn't come. Keeps using different excuses.
Yeah. No be una delete me for group chats.
Who did
Are
I?
you
who-
get? Are
Yeah,
you
you
not
got deleted
admin?
him from
me?
the group.
Is it me that deleted?
You guys don't want
Does my
me
name
now.
start from Y?
I'll add you back now.
Okay.
Add him
Thank
back,
you.
add him
Thank
back,
you. It's
add him
unfair. It's unfair.
Because I even fought for you, gone.
I thought I was part of the group, man.
But
But
you're not
obviously,
doing anything to help yourself, though, as well. Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, man. Commitments. You get me?
So what's been happening in the world, guys? What's new?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Libyan story? That is
I know.
sad.
Said tens of thousands still missing.
That is sad.
I think about, according to what I read, about 20K people gone.
Wow.
And I heard, I'm not 100% sure, please don't quote me, but I heard it all stemmed from a burst dam.
That much flood, though. That much flooding.
You know how much water goes through a dam every day.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I haven't really read up on it, just because it's just so sad to.
And I think it's even rainy season, like
Yeah.
most of the world. Even
Yeah, I'll read up
there's
on it.
floods in
properly
Nigeria
tonight,
as
but
well,
it's
and yeah,
extremely sad.
I know it is.
Extremely sad.
It's crazy. Like a week before Morocco,
Yeah, that was earthquake. Yeah, so
couple
is this?
thousand people died.
So is this all like sort of global warming, or is this?
Yeah, but
I
bust
know
dam,
the other one you said
bust
bust dam. Yeah,
isn't
no,
global.
I know you said bust dam, but
Even
if it's not,
earthquake,
you said not to quote you, so you're not even 100%
I
sure, right?
I think it is. I think our producer can help us just check. But I think I read that it was a burst dam.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm checking now.
Well, that's pretty.
but
sad,
even
though.
the earthquake has nothing to do with global warming. I think one thing you should realize: this world we live in is also a very dangerous place, and it's by grace that we just are able to sleep and wake up. This thing can happen anywhere.
Yeah, but
This
there's a lot of
earthquake-
frequency of some of these things happening, I think.
It's because we haven't experienced it over here in a very long time.
Yeah.
Things like that, but it can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
It can happen anywhere.
Yeah, sometimes as well, because like global warming and sort of that, it feels like there's an environmental cycle where centuries, every century or ever so often you get something major happen.
Moses.
I know sometimes they say, oh, in this we've had the hottest summer since 1972. So it means if it was that hot in 72, then was there?
But the thing is,
Global warming there as well.
global warming is a thing. I think some people try and deny it, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like you even like the past couple of years, see how hot it's been,
Yeah.
and it's been hot when it's not even supposed to have been hot.
But this has, and that's what I'm saying. This has also happened in different times in history.
Of recent, it
is
hasn't
this
been that
man-made
bad.
or is this a natural?
When you first
This
moved
is
to this
nature taking
country,
It might be a
Pause.
cycle because
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
happened
saying.
in the.
Yeah.
but can I ask you a question? When you first moved to this country, you've been here for more than a decade, I guess.
Yeah,
When you first moved to this country, the extreme heat you've been suffering over the past couple of years, did you suffer it at the beginning?
No, but
You
he's
still
saying
don't
it
get
could
what
be
I'm
a
saying.
cycle. It could be a decade cycle.
But
It could be
this-
20,
I
30,
think
40
I
year
heard,
cycle.
Yeah, I think I heard on the TV recently saying the hottest September day since
Yeah.
1972.
Yeah, but should I tell you
so if
why?
it's happened in 72, is that
It's
like
not a new
natural
thing.
cycle?
Why are they
yeah, but should I explain
screaming about
to you?
global
Should I now?
warming?
Should I now?
Yeah.
That 72 is probably a one-off occurrence.
No,
What's
no,
going
no,
on
no.
now? Yes, it
This is multiple times.
No, not in 72. Nowadays, every year, the temperature records are being broken. Every single year. Every year. If you look, last year was the hottest.
During
So
that
is it a
era, the
cycle then?
72
Because
era.
Even in 72, they had hot days too.
Yeah, but it might only
Is
be
it now going to
72.
cool again?
In 70, they didn't say 73. They didn't say 71.
They did. They
didn't
did.
say-
They did. They did.
That
It was a couple of. It was like a. It was that period. It just wasn't 72. Just happened to be the hottest.
What,
there was a-
what
there
was
was
the
a
hottest
period.
before 72?
How am I meant to have
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
data?
explaining
no.
to you.
But there was a period. It wasn't just.
But
It was
yeah,
the
what I'm
70s
what
or
I'm
the
trying to say
60s.
is- Yeah, at different points. Okay, like in history, when we had
The hottest before this year was last year. And I think
No,
before
but-
last
but-
year was the year
No,
before.
no. They said 72.
One time on radio, on TV, I heard
72.
No,
hottest
I-
day since 1972.
was it this year?
Yeah.
Because
last
because
week.
this thing they said it last year as well. The thing is, yeah, of recent,
Something's definitely happening. But
it's
what I'm
happening
saying
now,
that,
and it's happening more frequently.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that Because back dinosaur era and all of that time as well. Something's happened.
How
in
the
the
hell do you
world.
expect me to know?
No,
what-
bro.
This is dinosaur era.
Prehistoric times. They also went through changes to the environment.
Yeah, they did. But the problem
Things died
is,
off. Remember,
the problem
things
is
died off.
right now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us just don't want to admit. You understand? The earth is warming. It's getting the temperature the general is getting hot. Things are getting hot. It's getting hotter. Icebergs, glaciers are melting
Yeah,
at a rapid rate, and that is not coincidence.
but that's what I'm saying. That it's happened before as well.
When did glaciers
Hundreds
melt?
of years.
When did they melt? The
No,
only thing
I'm
that
sure it's happened before.
might have caused them to melt then, which I don't know, is probably a comet or a natural disaster. But right now, they are melting without any outside interference. That's what I'm explaining to you.
I
The
see where you're
temperature
coming
is,
from.
you see, I think as human beings, we might want to be ignorant of certain things and stuff, but the rate at which a lot of these things are happening
Yeah.
now, droughts and stuff, it's not coincidence. I know it's been happening for a time.
Yeah, but when
it's
I was
just the
younger,
frequency.
when I was younger, I remember these things used to happen as well.
Yeah, but frequently,
Yeah, quite frequently. Remember watching NTA News as a child, and there was always some disaster or the other.
I'm not talking about disaster. I'm talking about
Yeah.
global warming.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Natural disasters, flooding in like the east,
in the what?
flooding in the east, drought in east of Nigeria. They had a lot of flood then. East of Africa, they had a lot of drought. So it almost feels like these things happened before, and it's another cycle.
But
coming.
right now, it's just more frequent.
Could it also be that back then it was happening, but we didn't have enough of the technology to measure it? So now
Bro,
technology is actually
it's
saying,
happening
yes.
now.
Or even information.
Yeah.
But it's happening now more. That's the thing. It's happening
So
now.
with the internet,
a lot
with
more.
the internet,
was the last
you hear
earthquake?
about more things.
No, the earthquake has nothing to. Earthquake can happen anytime.
Yeah.
Earthquakes can happen anytime, any place. It's not.
So it's the weather you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm
just
talking about the
warming.
weather
Yeah.
generally. The weather generally, like it's
Yeah.
not even winters over here doesn't last as long anymore.
Yeah.
And summers, hot days are even more. Imagine
we're
in September.
End of September. we're still having very-
September. Why should it be hot in September?
Yeah, we're still having very hot
That's
days.
the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's
I'm not saying it's man-made or anything, but it's just it's frequent. It's now more frequent. It's crazy.
and I don't think people disbelieve the global warming and what the scientists are saying. I think people are just, it's easier to ignore it.
Yeah, but you can't really ignore it.
No, no,
that's
what
the
I-
thing.
that's what I
Because
said- that's what I
your
said.
kids is gonna affect.
No, that's why I say it's easier to ignore it because people are talking about it's going to affect people's kids and grandkids.
It is.
People are still thinking about how to put food on the table
I know.
tomorrow
I
night.
know.
So it's quite-
I know.
Difficult for people to
I know.
then start to think about global
I
warming
know.
that's going to affect grandchildren.
Climate change generally.
Yeah,
I
climate
know,
change
I
affecting
understand.
grandchildren. I
The
think
thing
that's
is-
pro-
the
if
thing
they said
is-
next week, if you don't stop burning stuff in your garden next week,
That's
earth
where
is
the
going to come to an
problem is
end.
because even
Then-
the alternatives are hypocritical in their what they call origin. You say you want to do a solar power, this energy efficient, this, but the amount of resources they expend
Yeah,
doing
in
that
doing
is
so.
probably
I mean,
as
look.
bad
I mean,
as-
look at how
it's
much.
probably as bad as, you understand.
Look at how much destruction happens in places like East Africa and some of these places that have lithium and those sort of natural resources. They have to go there, dig these places, drill people's lands, destroy stuff. I'm sure uproot trees, to get this small resources, put
problem
it
is,
in a
I'm
battery.
not sure they even
Then when you
invest-
use the battery, then you take the used battery and go and stick
My
it in
own
the
problem
ground
is,
again.
did they even invest in those areas?
If
All
I
those
go-
areas,
if-
did
if-
they invest?
if
in
I
an
go
equal
by
measure?
oil in the south of Nigeria, then
They don't.
it doesn't get repaired.
It doesn't. They
So,
don't invest,
so it's
so-
a funny one where in the West we're cleaning up energy, but in the third world countries where there's more carbon emissions from the things that you're using to clean up the West.
But the carbon the great polluters are not even the African countries. They're not the third world countries. The great polluters are China and America.
Yeah, the manufacturers.
They're not.
Yeah, but then they're saying, yeah, we're going to get net zero here. But in Africa, you're destroying it. So there's not going to be net zero globally.
that's hypocritical. That's why I'm saying there's a lot of hypocrisy going on, because the thing, if you look at the forefront of this climate change stuff, is actually these third world countries are the countries that suffer.
Yeah.
They don't have the technology to be able to help them reverse these droughts and everything because they don't have the resources.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. And when you look at things like
Heat
what's,
wave.
what's the gas you get in like old fridges and
Is it methane? No. It's
whatever the gas is.
fine.
So also these things, remember growing up, there's some places in Africa they take these things to.
yes.
You know, markets in Nigeria have used markets where you can buy used fridges.
Yeah.
So if you're cleaning up fridges here, saying you're going to more green fridges
Yeah.
and taking those
Those band, yes.
things
yes.
back there,
These are the things that
We're
they've
not
got
netting anything off.
CFCs. This
yeah,
chlorofluorocarbons,
yeah, you know.
Yeah, you're right, 100%.
So how are you know?
See, the thing I've learned about this world is, at the end of the day, man, you see, when I was young, I used to watch movies and look at it like, this guy's an actor. The actor is the actor always wins,
Yeah.
and the bad guy always loses. But in life, it's not like
No.
that. In life, it's a revolving door
Yeah.
between the actor and the bad guy. When I say actor and bad guy, whoever is at the top is not always the good guy.
Yeah.
The people you look up to and say these are the beacons of, they are as bad as the most evil people. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
no one is morally
Yeah, it's funny. And
Right.
when you look at the messaging as well, right? They're just going, the oil companies are destroying everything. The oil companies. It's the petrol cars, the diesel cars. But I just found out this week that about 40% of the carbon emission actually comes from the construction industry.
100.
And I've never heard any news about the construction industry being. So I think there's a lot of what's that word?
I don't even know.
There's a word they use for people who are just trying to look green but are not actually green. I forget what the phrase
Virtue
is.
signal as a word.
Yeah, something along those lines. So I think first the messaging has to be simple, broken down simply, because I looked at how much, there was a stat I was looking at this week about how much water is wasted from leaking taps in the UK.
Yeah.
If you can start to save those, these are the small messages you can give people. My wife has been doing all this, she's been trying to save on energy.
Mm.
And literally, she turns off everything, things that we used to ignore. And I used to say, just leave that. But you can see visibly what you're using.
Yeah.
And on the app, you can see how much
yes.
cash you're using. So it makes a difference. Some of the things she's switching off, I used to laugh at her because when she's on a laptop, right, she would use, when she gets it to 100%, then she unplugs it. Then when it gets back to 0, then she plugs it back in.
Yeah.
She switches all of those things off. But we can visibly see what we're saving from the app.
Definitely.
So and then even the hot water as well. She's doing timers on it now, where it comes on in the morning. Because think about it, like you just switch on the tap, whether or not you need the hot or cold, you just switch it on. But when you've just stored what you need, and then it's not running, because when you're keeping it warm all day, the thermostat and all of that is working all day. So I think it's little things like that. And also fast fashion is a big thing as well. Like Namo is recycling things, which is good. But all this, like, manufacturers, fast fashion, you make something that you only wear like 5 times, then you trash it. And even the process of making those things is very bad because all the water and chemicals that comes out of these factories, So yeah.
Do you think this planet has another 1,000 years in it?
I think it has millions in it.
Sustainable at a maximum output.
Evolution will
At
happen.
a maximum output.
Yeah, I think
The rate at which human beings are multiplying.
I think it will crash.
think so.
No, I think it will crash and then
don't think
restart
so.
again somehow.
And the way it will crash is by what? By
Maybe
doing
floods, drought, people
Yeah, but that
die
means
off.
the population has to dwindle.
Yeah.
Then the planet
Possibly.
will now heal itself, and people now because
'Cause
at
that's
this
what happened
rate,
right
at this
before.
rate, we're how many billion people now? I think 6 or 10 billion. I don't know.
Don't even know.
We can't continue going at
No.
this rate. It's not. It's except maybe we start colonizing.
It'll be too heavy and then the earth falls out of the skies.
Bro, the earth is there's more space than the mind can comprehend.
Yeah, but it's not about space.
So what?
It's not about space.
What? We just keep expanding.
just
The thing that what you don't realize
Food,
is
the
that
earth is going to
human
run out of food.
No,
What you
how?
do with water?
What you
How
don't
we going to
realize
turn our
is
No, it's going to
human
happen.
beings,
There's supposed
human
to be
beings,
no water in the
human
world.
beings, our nature, part of our nature is destruction. We cannot enter 20 billion and you say that the earth will still be okay. No, it won't.
Bro, I feel like before human beings destroy the earth will destroy human beings.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what
That's what we
that's
just
what.
said,
But
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what we just
I
said.
agree, but I'm
that's
saying-
what we just said that
Well-
human beings, if this at this phrase,
I don't think human beings can destroy the earth.
why not?
The earth is just too.
But when you say destroy, it doesn't mean blow up. No,
Yeah,
I mean it's destroyed and make it uninhabitable. It's easy.
yeah.
Just a few nuclear bombs, nuclear wars. And
Yeah,
do you
just
know
one
how-
nuclear bomb,
You
half the
understand?
earth is gone.
Do you
Yeah.
know? Do you know how long? Like, do you know what they call half-life of radioactive material is? If you nuke, imagine if there's a major nuclear war. If you nuke an area, do you know how long it would take for a single plant to grow there?
Yeah, it's
And
like that place
imagine
in
thousands
Ukraine.
of
What's that
bombs.
place that starts with P?
Chernobyl.
Yeah, Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
C-H-R-Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
And then Japan as well.
Exactly.
Hiroshima, yeah.
And that was just a contained nuclear disaster. Imagine if world should now go to war and everyone bombing
They
themselves.
should not
Yeah.
go. I
Yeah.
beg you.
That's
So that's
what I'm
part of
saying.
it. Yeah, that's part
and
of
the thing is, the only
Okay, yeah.
thing
From that perspective, I can
That's how
the only
understand.
thing
Yeah.
that can
Population
destroy
will
the world
reduce.
now, apart from even nuclear, is human beings.
Yeah.
The way because nothing lasts forever. Even all these fishes in the ocean gone. Almost how many percent of have been fished? As in human beings are
Yeah,
the rate
at
of
which you're
consumption
consuming,
is
yeah.
more than the rate of replenishment. You understand?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
Anyway, what else has been going on in
More good news. Any good news? Actually, I was reading about this Nigerian musician that died.
Mohbad?
Yeah.
Wow. It's crazy,
There's always been controversy around that
what
guy.
killed him?
I don't
Oh, we
know.
don't know.
Someone said ear infection, nose infection, or something.
Really?
Yeah, but then what makes it controversial is that he's done videos about if he dies, it's that guy's fault. There've been people
Yeah,
who've been
he suffered there's a campaign of harassment and
a lot of harassment.
and-
People have been
and,
beating him up and stuff.
bullying against him.
Yeah.
You understand? And the fingers are pointed to his record label owners and the affiliates.
Naira Marley, yeah.
Naira Marley and especially Sam Larry, who is Naira Marley's closest friend, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, I don't know.
So is that Sam Larry a musician as well?
He's a promoter, but he's like a thug.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these guys, they call them a promoter, but they're really thugs.
Yeah.
They have.
But why have they been bullying him? Like what? He left a label or what?
I don't know. I think maybe because he left the label in a funny way, and I think maybe I don't know. It was just there's a lot of disputes and stuff that has been going on, and these ones are well documented and there's video evidence
Yeah.
of him being harassed, beaten up, intimidated, slapped, the aftermath of him being beaten. It's just, I don't know. Now that he's dead
it's
now.
sad.
But my only problem is a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon now. When he was being harassed and bullied at first,
Yeah,
people
nobody
didn't-
was
people
saying
didn't speak
anything.
up, which is one problem I
that's
have
where the
with a
world
lot
is
of
going
the
now, yeah,
entertainment
yeah.
industry. You understand?
Because
It's
there's a
just,
police investigation ongoing now.
Hopefully there's justice because now his labels, employers, his former employers, and
Yeah.
they've been cancelled everywhere now.
Wow.
Yes, now, like if you go to certain clubs and everything, they can't play Naira Marley or Ziloleski or any of his affiliates music anymore. They're cancelling them now. Fine, there's a petition that's got more than 100,000 signatures saying they should ban or Malian music or what.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's just, a lot of people are speaking up.
It's
Now,
quite
people have been
unfortunate.
speaking up. I think the only person that spoke up from time, and people have most receptions, is Bella Shmurda. Bella Shmurda has said it from time that this guy has been going through some suicidal things and stuff. But at least now, Bella Shmurda had a concert in Canada. He cancelled his tour.
Wow, for this guy.
His tour, and he said the guys will appear. I don't know if he said the guy's ghost spirit has been appearing to him, has been telling him that he won't rest until he finds justice for.
Wow.
You understand? It's all. You understand?
Wow, that is. Because I remember these Naira Marley guys. They beat up Rugged Man some years back.
Allegedly, anyway, because
Nothing allegedly.
It wasn't
He
there.
did.
No,
There
but it
was a
wasn't
video.
there. I know. I'm not saying he didn't, but you can't. It's not really okay to be saying because you didn't see him actually physically assaulting the guys. You can say maybe his affiliates allegedly assaulted someone.
Okay, Rugged Man said.
Yeah. That's
assaulted
the
him.
thing, you know.
And then I think what's that guy's name? The other Yoruba rapper.
Olamide.
No, not Olamide.
Reminisce.
No, the one that has a song with Burna.
Ashake.
No. Why can't I remember his name?
CDQ.
No, more popular than that. There was a video of him defending Mohbad as well when people were trying to beat him up.
Oh, Zlatan.
Zlatan, yeah. I think he was one of the people. So this was known in the industry then, like.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say. So now that the guy is dead, yeah, a lot of people have come up to speak up for him, but it would have been better.
Yeah.
It would have been better if these people
Spoke up
fought
against
for him
Yeah.
like they're doing now while
So
he's alive.
unfortunate. Young guy.
While he was
you know,
alive.
doing good music. It's
It
quite
just shows the
unfortunate.
level of lawlessness in Nigeria, where someone can just be beating you in public,
Bullying
with
you,
video evidence,
beating you,
everything. Now
yeah.
the thing has it's become serious now that even the president's son has
Wow.
even gone involved now and a lot. So let's
Oh wow.
let's see
Okay.
how we go. Also in the news, Russel Brand.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The guy is like accusations are just coming in.
I
left
think
and
that's
center.
been a long time coming. It was a Channel 4 and Times, I think, Dispatch.
Even before dispatches,
Okay.
there's been rumors in the industry for a very long, and I say decades, like for a long time. But the thing is just we had a conversation about this earlier, and I was telling Namdi that why this case is a bit different is
Yeah.
because it's not now that the allegations have been there. The only
So
problem is-
why? So if the allegations were there all this while, why wasn't it investigated then?
you know how these things are now.
Yeah, it was
You
raining
understand?
then. It was
You know
popular.
how these things are now. Sometimes they might
Yeah.
just wait for you to step on the wrong toes before they release the smoking gun. That's where the problem is. You understand? Apparently, for years and years, they've been creating WhatsApp groups for this guy and a few other comedians to advise women that they shouldn't walk with, they shouldn't go near him, they shouldn't.
Wow.
And a lot of people, a lot of people have said, even though not like all of them have accused him, but his behavior, everything, a lot of people. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't say.
You weren't there?
I can't say he did anything, but at the moment it's not looking good.
No, and more recently, right, he's been very outspoken about
Yeah, the whole COVID. Not
COVID
recently,
thing.
like the past few years.
about the
whole
COVID thing.
stuff.
So why is that? Why now it's
That's
coming
why I
out?
say, man, I stepped on the wrong toes.
You know, because why has it come out all
I
this
stepped
while?
on the wrong, because the problem is here in this world here. I know there's no one that's perfect, but a lot of those things, if you want to do it, you need to be able to have something you can stand on and have, if not clean, not sparkling clean, but at least a background.
Yeah, because people will go for you.
Trust me, they will.
Yeah,
They will.
yeah.
They will. One word,
Your hands
they will.
have to be clean.
They will.
Oh wow.
The establishment, the system, they will.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that's the way the world is. I know people say some people call it the matrix, some people call it this, but the thing is, the matrix, it will be hard for them to weaponize something against you if you have a squeaky clean image.
yeah, true,
That's the thing.
true.
That's the thing.
I know. Namdi might disagree.
No, he agrees as well. He agrees.
The Matrix.
Yeah, what about the Matrix?
Femi said if you're clean and you've done nothing wrong, it's hard for them to.
No, squeaky clean image. I didn't say
Yeah.
if you've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, I've heard
I was
that,
just
but
trying to initiate like the Andrew Tate
no,
conversation.
no.
but-
I heard what he said, but I feel like people make mistakes. I'm not saying whatever Russell Brand
no
did.
doubt, no doubt.
Russell
So-
Brand was
No
not a
doubt,
mistake.
no
No. Well,
Yeah, years and years
Mo-
of doing
Mo-
the same
yeah,
thing.
Mo-
It's not a
Mo,
mistake.
you know, when we were talking about
Yeah.
Naira Marley
Yeah.
beating Rugged Man. Femi said allegedly, right?
Because
it's
I
not
don't
gone to
know.
court.
I don't know.
Oh, but you know about Russell Brand, yeah?
I,
You were
even
there
I
with
don't
him.
know. I didn't say what I
Exactly,
said. I said I wasn't there. I never accused people.
So
directly,
allegedly,
but I just say that these
Mine
people-
is my thing is, if there's evidence,
Yeah.
take it to court. He should, if he's guilty, go to jail. If he's not,
Yeah.
let's keep it moving. You know.
No, I
So-
think that's important as well because I think now there's this
cancel
culture of cancel culture and internet judgments. All that needs to happen now is be accused of something and then you're done. You're done. There's no. It's like the United player. What's that guy's name?
Greenwood.
Greenwood. At least we saw some evidence.
Yeah, the audio and the
Anthony, we don't know anything yet.
Yeah, the Anthony. You see, the thing
If
is
one
that-
of the girls dropped out,
Yeah,
you know.
that's why sometimes with all these things, yeah, I also don't like. I might have my personal opinion, but I can't really use that as a basis to judge people.
Jungle Justice.
But the thing
yeah.
is, I can never say the person is innocent as well.
no.
I can't.
He
I
might
can't
be
because
as
I don't
guilty
know.
as anything
I don't
else,
know.
but you almost need to wait for the process.
But the process is not. It used to be. There's nothing like process anymore. There's nothing like process. You might be right. You might be wrong. The process doesn't really work all the time. People's belief in the system
Yeah.
and the process. I'm not saying that everyone should lose hope, but it's, bro. If you're well connected,
Because
and you're
Jungle
well-
Justice, I'm sure there are people who have been accused who then were innocent in the end. What's that guy's name?
a lot of people.
Yeah, you know.
A lot.
Oh, yeah, I just hope
And the thing is,
somehow-
sometimes a case might even
justice
be
is,
down to you having a very good lawyer.
Yeah, yeah.
So you might be guilty, but see, if you have a good
Yeah.
lawyer, yeah, that's the thing, you know. So
And this is what I hate about the justice system because in a situation where you need money to prove whether you're guilty or innocent, that's flawed already.
exactly, that's what I'm
That
saying.
is flawed already.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you go and collect legal aid,
Mm.
that is shoe. The person's shoe is like
He's
the
just
soul.
looking to close
Have
case.
the soul, you understand?
gets paid on how many
you know
cases
that,
he
nah,
closes.
man, you know that this, you understand. But if you have a good lawyer, you know, QC,
Big boy.
Queen's Counsel,
Yeah,
you get
big
me?
boy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sad.
Johnny
It's
Cochran
sad. It's
settings.
sad because it's who has the most money survives. Yeah.
That's the way the world is, you know. The
Yeah.
thing is, over this past few, I've learned a lot of things that at the end of the day, I know people say, yeah, the system, let the system run its course and everything. Bruv, how many man them do you know that have boss case
Yeah.
over stuff you, allegedly anyway, that you know they allegedly did?
Yeah.
How many man?
Yeah. Sad stuff.
So at the end of the day, it's
Yeah, not a lot of people do that, you know. But
Do
shout
what?
like boss case. Not a lot of people do. A lot of people go.
Deji.
Well,
He said no, a lot of people boss case.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
He said no, a lot of people boss case.
Wait. Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mhm.
What happened to Mike Tyson?
Yeah,
The
but
rape case.
yeah, he
In
probably-
1990 or
Yeah.
1990?
Yeah.
No, that.
I'm just saying, like famous people, like when
Bruv, some people
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein's own. He was. There was no way he could. And when it's like this Russell
Tu-
Brand stuff,
wait,
Harvey Weinstein's own has been happening
Yeah.
for
Tupac.
years.
Tupac.
But Tupac, no, we didn't even know if he did anything wrong. in the
Well,
first
that's what I'm
place.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But
No,
he
what-
didn't bust case.
yeah,
He
but-
he
but-
went
but
to
you don't
prison
understand what I'm
for it.
saying.
Called.
I'm
There's
saying-
so many that have. I mean, think about how many actors.
Namo,
musicians
what
and
we are
that.
saying is that we don't really have faith in judicial system because even if you are guilty, yeah, if you have a very solid lawyer, there's a very
Can
high
I give you the
chance-
worst case?
Okay, got
The
you.
worst
Yeah,
case,
I understand.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
Let's
mean.
even at least
That's
you
what I'm-
paid for a
like
lawyer. That's
Tupac's
even-
issue now. I don't know if he did or did not. but
Femz, do you know-
even if he didn't do, okay.
There are cases where people will blatantly do it. There's all the evidence in the world that they did it.
Technicality.
Technicality, exactly. It might be the way the evidence was processed. That's it. You can't go on anymore.
Have you who's seen The Wire here?
Sorry, Femi, before you just
That's
hold
an
that
old
hold
one,
that
yeah,
thought
yeah.
for a second. But just to clarify, the reason I mentioned these people, Mike Tyson, Tupac, was I was actually saying that the judicial system is corrupt because
Yeah, obviously that's what we're
these
saying.
these
as well.
guys are like superstars. I'm not saying they didn't do it, but you know,
That's what we're saying as well. It's not. I was telling you that you can't rely on the judiciary because at the end, bruv, even the UK,
Yeah.
that's why bare man will commit an offense, get a good lawyer and bust case. Why? Because there's not enough resources to actually go deep.
Yeah,
into
for
that
the
case.
police to actually.
They'll
Yeah.
bust case.
Yeah.
And these guys will still come and sing. You understand?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Moving on. I think we've spent a lot of time talking about all the negatives in the world.
Any positive? Champions League back on Wednesday,
Yes,
baby.
massive positive.
Yeah. So champion.
Yeah, I haven't heard that song in 6 years.
Have they heard? When's the last time they heard it?
Oh, Chelsea. No, Chelsea.
Who are they playing on Wednesday? Cologne, Abu.
No, Chelsea will be training with Watford second team. No, nice one. I think it's been a good show. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
No, I just want to send my condolences to the people of Libya, Morocco.
Heartfelt.
The thing is, we take for granted, daily life, everything we do, wake up every day.
Yeah.
You know that there's not going to be a flood that will wipe it. But these people, a lot of them were just probably, they slept and I woke up and today, maybe tomorrow, today I'm going to a club, I'm going to this, I'm going. And before you know,
just wipes them off, There's some
People in
flooding
the
that's
earthquakes
happened in the UK as well. I don't know if they're deaths and stuff, but even our heartfelt wishes go to those
UK
people as well.
has a very good
Healthcare and
infrastructure in place
emergency
to
services.
prevent, even if there are floods, not like the flood will now sweep a whole
20,000
community.
people,
You
exactly.
understand?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
That's a whole.
If that thing should happen in the UK,
That's a whole community.
the whole government will resign that day.
Yeah, that's a whole community, man.
The whole city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I researched it, but you guys were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. It was two dams
Imagine
because of
dams.
because of rainfall.
Two dams.
Two dams
So it was
burst.
the rainfall
Two
that.
dams.
Yeah, heavy
Not even
rainfall
one,
caused two dams
Two
to
dams.
burst.
So it's still part of this global warming thing with the rain falling or climate change at least.
With the two dams, it might even be that. Probably, I don't know, but it might
Because
be that.
if there's a lot of
It might be that
this rainfall,
it might be
there's
lack
more
of
water.
investment. It might be lack of
maintenance.
investment in the infrastructure and the dam infrastructure.
Because
might be
Libya
that.
have been fighting civil wars for some time
Should
now.
I tell you
so-
something? Yeah. Apparently, I don't know. I think I heard this somewhere. Libya has the most oil in Africa,
Yeah, no surprises.
Oh, yeah?
but they are not
When-
the biggest oil producers. But I think they have the most oil
reserves.
reserves.
Yeah.
When Gaddafi was in power, things were good
Yeah.
until
Until they got
the
removed.
West, NATO, shame on you guys, went and caused more calamity.
No, you know what? Things were good, depending on what side you're on.
overall,
Overall, things are good.
The-
in terms of
the number
in terms
of
the
deaths-
society. Yeah.
the number of deaths that the invasion caused, the number of displaced families, the number of chaos and despair
Yeah, I
can't be
But
compared
why,
in any
why,
way.
why, are
But
you
once I was-
calling, why are you calling out NATO and stuff?
I said the West and NATO. I didn't just say NATO. I said the West. Why? Are you
ladies
scared?
and gentlemen, thank you once again
Wait,
for
wait.
joining
Wait,
us.
I'm not.
Wait.
I'm just saying because it's like
No, I think
Yeah, I'm allowed to. I'm allowed the
No,
view,
you are,
right?
obviously
I'm
you
allowed
are,
the view.
man.
So,
No, no,
so, but I'm not even trying to be controversial. What I wanted to say is, back to flooding. If you remember, something similar happened in Nigeria last year. There was in
it was
in
flooding
Benue,
in the east,
Kogi, and 100.
yeah.
No, it was Benue. I
Benue,
think
okay.
Benue or Kogi or somewhere around
even
that
parts
region.
of the east as well.
Yeah. I think there's.
have you seen
Yeah.
Alaba as of today or yesterday?
Bad. I know Lagos is bad. I saw one side of the road
Yeah.
just covered. But
Like-
a couple of hundreds of people died in that flooding incident.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think there was much help from the
We should
Nigerian
we should
government.
end this on a positive note.
All right, please, yeah. Say
Positive notes. Arsenal
something.
won against Everton yesterday,
whoop whoop.
and Arsenal will be playing in Champions League on Wednesday.
Is Chelsea playing Champions League?
They're playing Women's Champions League. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once
Have
again
a
for
great
joining
week,
us.
guys.
Thanks, Namo,
Yeah.
for coming in
Yo,
front of the
thanks, man.
camera.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for being consistent.
Have a great rest of the week.
Cheers.
Bless up.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Sabi Podcast episodes.